this.
Holy shit, Kevin!
Wow. What?
You get this only nowhere else but the Kevin and Zach. Kevin, I'm not going to lie.
Now look at this. A carved penguin. There it is.
Oh, no. Are the O's fine? Are the Orioles fine, Kevin?
It's so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed.
Okay. The Orioles stole it. That game was stolen. It was stolen from them, then they stole it right back.
What?
Oh, my God.
Wait, what's going on? What is happening?
What is going? Was it a diving play? He bobbled the ball.
What is happening? Are they challenging it? No. Other wall. No.
Kevin, I don't know what you saw, how much you saw. I've been chugging champagne. Sure, I spilled a lot, but what a game, man.
He will be the legendary
Birdfish!
How about that?
Birdfish fans, stand up. We did it.
What can I say? What can I say?
They tried to. They really tried to make that interesting. Like, hand up. If you're seeing some things in the chat. Yes, I did put out the video live a few minutes before, I guess, at about 10:15, saying Orioles win in dominant fashion over the White Sox, and then things got interesting. Let's just say, I mean, if you watched, it went from 8-3 to 8-7 in the blink of an eye, and my goodness, was it something. That was certainly something. I mean, this game, it was such an Orioles game. Like, let's be honest. It was such a 20-25. I just realized, my bad. I just realized I didn't have the chat on. The chat should be good now. I was wondering when no one in the chat was saying anything. So we should be good. I don't know why it was set like that. But awesome offensive explosion. Like, awesome. The bats looked incredible. Bats looked amazing. Was super excited about that. Dean goes out. Yes, he had his classic Dean Kramer first inning. I mean, Dean struggles in the first. That's what he does. But the focus of tonight is going to be on the offense. You know, that is the main, I won't say attraction, but the main attraction. Like, that's what in the lost season, in a season in which, you're eliminated from the playoffs, you will not be going anywhere. We have talked about, what do we want to see from these guys? We want to see progression. We want to see development. We want to see guys getting better, showing that they belong in this and in this league. And not only that, but honestly, proving that they deserve to be on this team to start the next season, to hit the ground running next season. So an awesome day for that. But let's move on to our box score, go through it, because honestly, it's one of the fun box scores. Like, we have had some pretty crappy box scores over the last few months, especially recently. I mean, the Orioles just felt like they could not do anything offensively recently. But awesome game tonight for the guys. Let me minimize it just a little bit. So go let me do that just so that everyone can see hits and stuff. So Jackson Holliday leading off extends his on-base streak to, I believe, 17 games. He lost his hitting streak today, but on base in 17 straight games. Jackson Holliday, another, hey, he gets on base. If you're not going to get a hit, you might as well find a way to get on base. That's what good leadoff hitters do. Jackson does just that, gets on base, doesn't end up scoring a run because he was on second when Gunnar had that unfortunate line drive right to the first baseman double play. Jeremiah Jackson, 2 hits, 2 runs, a walk, an RBI. What more do you want me to say? Jeremiah Jackson came out the womb hitting. This guy is just absolutely incredible. I love that even with Westberg still in, returning to the lineup, this is like they gave Jeremiah Jackson that number 2 spot. They told him that you are sticking there. You are the guy. Go do your thing. That's what you wanted to see from him, and for him to take that, little nod of confidence of them being like, no, that 2 spot's yours, and go out there and have a game like this. I mean, 2 doubles. He's awesome. Jeremiah Jackson, absolutely incredible. Vasquez comes in for defensive reasons. Gunnar Henderson, 3-hit game. The power's not there. Even honestly, the average isn't there like you'd want for Gunnar, but 3-hit game, 2 RBIs, 1 run. Gunnar Henderson doing Gunnar Henderson things. It was awesome to see. It just always feels good when Gunnar's using the whole field. I mean, a little kind of, opposite field single for the RBI early in the game to tie it. Comes back out. 2 more hits, 2 RBIs. It's just great to see when Gunnar Henderson is on. He is still the leader of this offense. He is still the most feared bat in this offense. Jordan Westbrook, 2 walks, a run in 3 at-bats. It was definitely a first game back for Westy. You could see there was a little bit of rust. Good thing, I think it was smart to have him at the DH spot. 2 walks, though, showing the patience, wasn't pressing. It's good to see from Jordan Westberg. Then you get to the first young guy. I mean, Jeremiah Jackson, obviously, and Gunnar had good games. But, Dylan Beavers, 2 hits, a triple, a home run, 3 RBIs. This guy, man. This guy's playing like ever since he's been up. What is his just real fast because it doesn't obviously say it on the screen right here. What are his updated numbers on the season? Because he has to still be, he's at 275. Jeremiah Jackson's at 290. What's his on? Yeah, OPS at 858, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Dylan Beavers, man, it's so fun to watch him play baseball. It genuinely is a joy. Every time he goes out there, it feels like he is just doing something to help this team win. So, hey, Dylan Beavers, I think you can pretty much pen him into the starting lineup next year. And if you had any worries that maybe if him coming up and if he struggled, he was going to be outside of the top 100 for prospects, I think he has secured himself into those positions, if not becoming a riser. Colton Cowser, another 0 for 5. It's 2 straight games with a homer. You were hoping something, was clicking, get that confidence back going into the offseason. 0 for 5, not great. Also had some swings he probably wishes he could get back. But that kind of seems to be, how Cowser, the story of this season. It's been injuries. It's been a lot of strikeouts. And he's been working on it. So you got to hope that this offseason he can put it together and, show us something of that Rookie of the Year runner-up that he was last year. They got Kobe Mayo. Kobe Mayo was so close to a 4-hit game with a home run. I thought he hit that one ball. I don't know what inning it was in, maybe the 6th, 5th. I thought he hit that ball to the north side. I genuinely thought he hit that. He just came up short at the wall, but man. Kobe Mayo, 3-hit game, his second career 3-hit game. I see up here, Dog Training Plus. Yeah, Kobe Mayo, his last 7 games, he's been hitting well. And this is what we've wanted from Kobe. We've wanted him to kind of get hot, get some confidence rolling offensively, and go into next year with it. If he can continue this streak, let's say over his final 11 games they have left, let's say he's hitting in that 270 range over those final games. I think that's a massive confidence boost for him. I want him to get one more home run so he can get double digits. I think that would just be good for the confidence there. But hey, this is why you don't give up on Kobe Mayo, because there is still this bat in there that I think they can unlock. I think he has that potential for. So this is why I'm not jumping off and being like, hey, you got after 250 at bats, we're done with Mayo. I think this is why you keep giving him every day at bats so he can do things like this and get his confidence. Samuel Basallo, 1 for 4, 2 RBIs, an absolute moonshot, 420 feet down the line. And so up here, I think it was Samuel. Yeah, I think they will. Those are 2 guys they very much could be competing for Rookie of the Year next season. I think they'll be 2 front runners to start the year odds-wise. But, yeah, I think Basallo definitely is going to be in that running. I think he is going to take a massive step next year as he just continues to develop into his body. I mean, he just turned 21. He still has so much to develop into his body and fill out. He's going to be so good. The fact that he can already hit the ball the way he does, it's incredible. And then Dylan Carlson, another 2-hit game. He just quietly, he either goes 0 for 5 or he'll go get 2 hits, 2-3 hits. It just has been the way it has been with him. It really is. But here, let's move on down to the pitching. Oh, I got to go a little bit higher so we can get our guy Keegan in there. But Dean Kramer, 5 2/3, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. You could tell he really wanted to go 6 innings. I really was hoping he was going to get that opportunity, but at 97 pitches, you could literally see Manzolino pacing in the mound, trying to figure out what he did, what to do. Ends up pulling Kramer. I mean, it ends up being the right decision. Geraldo, 1 1/3 innings of scoreless ball after that. But overall, Dean Kramer, thought it was a good outing by him. Genuinely, I thought it was another Dean Kramer outing where we talk about the ceiling of Dean Kramer. When Dean Kramer's on, and yes, you can say it's the White Sox. I get it. They're still a major league team. We've seen plenty of guys go out there and struggle against guys like this, i.e. we'll get to the bullpen in a little bit. But this is when Dean Kramer goes out there and he will deliver you a very solid start. So I love it when Dean goes out and is able to get it done there. Geraldo, like I just said, 2 strikeouts. So I pinpointed his fastball real nice. Chase McDermott coming up, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, one of which was a pass ball by Samuel Basallo, or a wild pitch that got past Basallo. And it should have been they should have gotten out of that inning, 8-4 at worst. They should have been done. It should have been over with. It shouldn't have even been close to this stressful of an ending. It shouldn't have been anywhere near that. But Chase McDermott, it's unfortunate because did he pitch great? No. It wasn't like he had a great outing. It wasn't like he was fantastic and everyone else let him down. He had a below average outing. I don't think he would have been happy with it. But at the same time, he definitely didn't deserve to have that. He got out of that inning. He should have gotten a full inning with only at worst 1 run, and pass ball goes. Next thing you know, they pile it on, and then Rico Garcia comes in, gives up the home run, being the pulls them within one. I really thought at that point, guys, I'm not going to lie, I was like, dang, they're really going to do this. I was like, they're really going to go out there and do this. But Keegan Aiken then comes in the ninth, one hit. I thought, I really thought there were some questionable, very, very questionable swings that the White Sox took on Aiken that I was like, please do not. I mean, Kyle Teal could have walked easily. It would have been what, first and second, one out. It got dicey. Let's just say that. It got dicey. But Walter, appreciate you as always. Say Mayo has been good in 3 of the 4 months since he's started getting regular at bats in June, hitting .258 with an OPS over 800 between June, July, and September. Yeah, he had an abysmal August. Let's call it what it is. He hit a wall like no other in August, and it was tough to watch at times. But this kid, I think, has talent. 258. Yeah, I love this. In June, July, and September, 258 batting average with an OPS over 800. I think he's got the potential now. It is about building off that. If you're Kobe Mayo, need to go out there. You need to start building off of this, trying to. I don't want to say get better, but like develop is the word, because the best guys continue to get better. Best guys continue to get better, and I think he has as much power and potential with the bat as anyone. He has worked his absolute ass off at first base. I mean, the difference between his first games at first base, seeing him in the minors, he looks incredible. Had a great game today defensively. He looked awesome out there. They are awesome. He was awesome out there defensively. Had a few. That one catch on the bunt was unbelievable. He had that one diving play. Just a great game for Mayo all around. Really, I was so happy for him. So happy for him. Just continue to get momentum for Mayo and then go from there. Super excited to see how that plays out, and really just how all these young guys play out in 2026, because at the end of the day, 2025, we have 11 games left. We keep talking about this is spring training and we got to do this and that and get ready for this. It's coming to an end. It's about the building around this now. They're starting to get that momentum. I would love if they take 4 of 7 from the Yankees over their final stretch, go take 2 of 3 from the Rays, finish, going forward, finish with momentum, feel good about it all, and then build the bullpen up this winter, go get another arm for the rotation this winter, and then I think you go for it. This is still a very talented team. They add, obviously, to the quote-unquote core of Gunnar, Westberg, Adley, Jackson, all of them. You're now adding Basallo and Beavers into that. Jeremiah Jackson looks awesome. Pitchers with Bradish, with Trevor Rogers look like top line starters. Go add another guy. Hope he who should not be named could stay somewhat healthy. And maybe we see him next year. I mean, God, which, speaking of, it is so crazy. We have not seen Grayson Rodriguez pitch in over a year. That's the craziest thing to me, is we just have not seen him pitch in over a year. Just wild. But we'll see. We will see what happens over the winter. Let's move into the Tankathon, though. Let's move into our old favorite, our Tankathon. First one. You see, they got to move up, because we're at the point where they just all they do is move down to 8. The Athletics have won 5 straight, and we're just hanging with them. Like, we need to. Are we only 2 games back of Tampa? Damn, and we play them. If we pass Tampa, I'll bring Kevin Ostreicher on for this. But if we can pass Tampa, Kevin, welcome. If we can pass Tampa, that would be one of the funnier ways to end the season. Maybe that's the momentum. Don't finish last, Kevin.
Jeez. They're flirting with dropping in that order.
They're very much. Very much. But Kevin, wouldn't it be hilarious after all this? I mean, the Rays were fighting for the East for a very good chunk of this season.
Yeah. Yeah. They made aggressive moves. I mean, they traded a comp pick for Baker and
they really went for it all.
yeah, Ryan Baker is moving the deadline right there. So
for real. Send it one more time. You see, Kevin, this is like the bad thing about the lottery of where they're at. You know, like when you jump, like when you're sitting in that 3-4 and you're at 12-16%, you are really, there's a lot of chance to move up.
yeah.
When you're at this 7, 8, 9, you're, on your best ones, you're really, you're moving down, you're staying put, okay, let's move up a little bit. Okay. They're just giving
sad. This is sad.
They're just giving me, this is what I'm saying though, Ken, like
oh man, wow.
Is doing it as a joke.
It's just 7 or 8 the whole time.
Well, no, I'm resetting it. And
no,
then
I know. Yeah, and then it's going to 8. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That is the worst
Oh,
case.
we have entered the danger zone. Oh no.
Cannot end on that. 6, we'll take it. San Francisco jumping up 11. That's so annoying.
There's a real shot they end up like 8th and fall.
I think that's very realistic. I mean, obviously we'll have to see what happens with.
Yeah, like if they take 2 or 3 from Tampa, and then
this is where we're at, Kevin. We're at the point where we're kind of in no man's land, because let's think of it. Actually, I'll bring this back up one more time just so we can all look at the kind of use it as a standings thing. But I mean, they would have to go on a pretty bad ending to get anywhere. I mean, oh my God, Kevin, we were at number 2. Like at one point,
look at the Athletics, by the way.
Yeah, they are really not helping. Pittsburgh committed. Pittsburgh won for their last 10. They know what they're doing. Yeah. Tampa 2 for their last 8. They're playing bad.
It does not. It's weird enough. It does not feel like the Orioles are 6-4. It feels like they're like 8-2 in their last 10 for some reason.
Well, I mean, you get swept by them. They just got swept. So
yeah, no,
it didn't feel it. Well, that was the thing. It didn't feel like they got swept by the Jays because like they were in the games, or they were just so one Sunday.
Yeah,
Ravens were on, so like no, that game didn't count. That doesn't actually matter. We won in the game. That
man, imagine being the Rockies right now.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do.
That's absolutely tragic. They're gonna lose probably 115 games this year.
Oh yeah,
maybe even 120.
They have nothing. Like they have Ethan Holiday.
It's literally their saving grace right now.
Like it's just that. Like I don't know how you're excited if you're a Rockies fan. I don't know how you get pumped up. Like this is it. Like you never can have pitching. Yeah. I would never draft a pitcher if I was them. Like you're just you.
Well, no one wants to go there. I mean,
yeah, but they're not like even your best pitchers. Chase Dollander is fantastic away from Colorado, their top pitching prospect. He goes there, he's got like a 5 ERA like the rest of them. Like it doesn't matter. Just get random guys at this point. They're going to pitch the same amount. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. But Kevin, let's it's these shorter shows because we're just kind of
we're almost 10 games away from the end of the season. It's crazy.
It really is. I'm gonna put the call in link, and if anyone wants to come
Yeah, we'll chop it up for a few, and then if no one hops in, then
yeah, no, it's been. But you know what? At least Rockies fans, like the view is incredible.
yeah.
Like they have a fantastic.
They also have the Nuggets, so I mean, they had to sacrifice somewhere in their sports world.
Mile High Miracle.
Yeah. You know, I posted that Nick Wright thing, and I had to link the video, but I forgot. I like because I posted it and then I recorded with Q, and I forgot to link the video under because I was just in a rush to get it all done. And then everybody was commenting, "This has to be AI. Like, there's no like this has to." And I'm like, "No, I promise it's real. Like, here's the video." And
He
then
did not want to do it. He just
I
kept
put it on
posting.
Instagram, and everyone was like, "It's AI." And I'm like, "No, I can't put the video on Instagram." But
Yeah, you can. But
I know, but I think, and I talked about it with you. I said, is he doing this because they play the Chiefs in Week 4 and
he literally is.
the big setup? And so I mentioned that on the show, and I'm just like,
Yeah, he literally.
Hugh and I talk about if it's a setup or not. So it was funny.
Well, he
Funny
says it in the video. He's like,
well, he says that it's his opportunity, but
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Does he truly mean Lamar being up there or not? That's the big
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. I think this is him just trying to be like, this is his only time that he will do it, and then he trusts that they'll beat us in. So, like, which I mean, I hate playing them when I would assume they win this week, but like,
yeah. Oh wow, someone just responded to someone who responded to my tweet with a screenshot of a different one of my tweets. It's tweetception.
just a bunch of Kevin Ostrich.
Did you have any we could call it triple B's, Bali's bad beats? Any bad beats tonight?
No, I really didn't. I didn't bet much tonight. So I don't think I put a free bet on the Orioles. That didn't hit. But yeah, actually, you know, Bad Beat needed a run from Jackson Holiday, and he got stranded at second.
Nah, there's always something.
You know, but that's not really a bad beat. That's just kind of
some are worse than others.
I was gonna say that was like I had a free bet and I put it on a bunch of things, and I just hoped and like it weirdly almost hit. But we got our first call, and we got Rick behind the scenes. Rick, how we doing, my man?
Going on, Rick?
What's going on, guys?
You know,
just hanging in.
Paradise.
So I was happy to see Dino looking healthy.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the big thing. Is that forearm looks good. That's all that matters.
You know, the game started, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, especially that first inning. Although with Dean Kramer, you never know in the first inning. It goes south real fast.
Right. I was thinking he'd probably settle down because he does come in sometimes and have a rough inning and then settles down.
Yeah, there's just something about that first inning that always gives Dean Kramer some struggle. And then like you said, you know, Dean Kramer's one big thing is he'll be good even in his bad starts. He'll be good for 4 or 5 innings. He just has one horrendous inning. So really, once the wheels come off, you're like, just get it back together. Keep it at 2. And I mean, he got out of it tonight. It looked like he was going to, spiral into maybe 4 or 5 runs in that inning, but he kept it easy and then able to find a way to keep the guys in it for the win.
Right. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you.
We got you.
I got one headphone. I dropped one of them in the toilet.
Oh, no.
So I only got one ear pod.
Oh no. That's why I go with the wired ones. I'm not trying to mess with
I
that.
was like, nah, I ain't getting that.
It's a casualty of the AirPod game. You know, we needed this laugh, especially because the Orioles literally just got eliminated from the playoffs.
Did they eventually?
Yeah, they just got eliminated right now.
So getting back to the game for a second, Basallo smoked that ball down the line, didn't he?
Yeah, but I mean,
he went down and got that thing.
Shoot,
that was a good pitch, and he just made it happen.
He can go get it anywhere, man. He's got the quickest bat.
Yeah,
I love
watching that. Yeah,
I love Beavers. He don't try to do too much. He's got that short, quick swing. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing of beauty.
It really is. It really is. And he doesn't try to do too much. You know, if he falls behind in the count, he doesn't care to choke up and just try to foul things off, wait for his pitch, put something in play. He's not trying, like tonight, he's not trying to hit a home run. He wasn't trying to hit a triple. He was trying to put a good swing on the ball and, and do what he does best. And that's what I like. He is so Westberg in that way of he's not going to try to do too much. He's not going to go out there and look for the home run. He's going to put good swings on pitches, and most of the time it's going to lead to good things.
It's like you don't feel the pressure. He goes up there and takes what they give him, He's so cool up there.
He is.
Looks like he belongs.
He literally looks like he's been doing it for 5-10 years of just being in the majors. He looks like a vet out there. The way he conducts himself, he goes out there, just kind of does his business. It never feels like the moment's too big, even in situations this season. I mean, hell, his first major league game in his debut, he gets the double in the 9th inning, to put the go-ahead run on against one of the best closers and bullpens in baseball. So it's like from the moment he got up here, his MO has been cool, calm, collected, and coming through when it's needed.
Yeah, with him, Basallo, Jackson, Westberg, Henderson, and the other Jackson. I'm really excited about these youngsters.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of young talent.
Good
it's about
young
building
core
around it. It's all about building around it.
But anyhow, let's talk about Monday night. Monday night football.
I'm ready.
It'll be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one.
Shoo, it's going to be a good game, too. The Lions ain't no joke.
They showed they were not. People were doubting them, but man,
So
they put up
anybody
those points.
going? You guys, you going to be boots on the ground or?
No, I'm doing the watch along live, so I'll be sitting right here.
Yeah, but I may be boots on the ground for if we pregame show. We're gonna figure that out on Monday what we're doing with that. But yeah, I might be down there in the lots.
If I do go, my wife's sick. We were thinking about going if she gets better. But if I do go, where's a good spot to park?
I'm not even sure. I was gonna say I know all the lots
for tailgating. It's H, right?
Yeah, but I think you need a spot for that.
Okay.
But you can get the parking passes. They're all the lots. I think there's like B's, C's. I don't know.
So you guys don't have like a go-to lot you usually get?
No, I don't.
I don't really go to the games. So
if I'm going, I usually park at the somewhere downtown and then Uber where I can.
Yeah, you might want to maybe Pocket Street is close enough.
Where's Jimmy's usually set up? Don't they usually have a big tailgate party?
Yeah, but that's in a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure where that is.
I have to do
it's wherever the big loud EDM music is usually.
But yeah, it'll be a good test to see, where we're at against them.
I'm super excited.
We usually do pretty good against NFC teams.
I was gonna say. I think
how that goes.
I'm very excited. I think, with Lamar Jackson versus the NFC, Lamar Jackson on Monday night, and just kind of the bank on Monday night. I think the Lions are really good. I think the Bears are really bad. So I think it's going to be a good test for both. I think both are going to find out where they stand.
Yeah, the bank will be rocking.
Oh, you know it.
No, those primetime games are like nothing else. Nothing
so you've been
else.
doing watch-alongs, huh, Kevin?
I have been. Yep. Every game day. It's a new thing. I started them this year, and so we've had some fun. And you can watch my soul leave my body at the end of that Buffalo game, and then you can watch me just chill out and have a fun time against the Browns. So
yeah, I have to drop in and visit sometime.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'd love to have you whenever you can. I love the fact that we can do a lot of different things. Where I know some people prefer to watch the games and then come in for the instant reactions, but. Apparently I'm a little behind though. I have Hulu and everything, and apparently I'm 20 seconds behind. So I don't know what that's about.
On Sundays, I usually watch every game. That's why you don't see me on any podcast.
I hear you.
I'm in front of the football until it goes off at midnight.
I was watching my fan. I had some of the listeners keep me up to date on my fantasy game against Zach, and they were saying ETN scored a touchdown for you, and then Jared Goff 5th touchdown. And I'm like, great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kevin, who got that win?
I'll see you in the playoffs. I'll see you in the playoffs.
Zach got you.
Hey, Ravens and Bills will see each other again. We're going to see each other again. Don't you worry.
I'm sure. It's a long season. All right, fellas. Well, go Ravens, and tomorrow's the day game.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
keep that in
Awesome.
mind.
Yep.
And
Rick,
I think
appreciate
we're off
you as
Thursday.
always, man.
So.
Awesome. Appreciate you, Rick.
Appreciate you, Rick.
Ah, man. Kevin, it's just the Orioles.
Take me back to the home opener when you accidentally posted the short of us on the public feed, and every single
You mean
comment
game
was
3 update on game 4?
when we knew we had to stop those. It was just
I just
you can't recover from it.
I just never crossed. No. It was game 5, but I put it was game 4. I was
No,
like,
it was
game
it was because it was
No,
the
because we had a
was it,
4-game series in
yeah, it was the 4-game
Toronto,
set. That's
but
right.
it wasn't registering in my head that they played a 4-game series. So I was like, oh, home opener, game 4. So we were like, game 4, home opener, all this stuff. Game 5.
Yeah. That was probably the dirtiest the camera has ever done me in terms of height difference.
That's
And there
still
was a time my friends and I in high school, we tried to make me look as short as possible, and I still did not look as short as I did in that video.
Can I say
Yeah.
that was?
Yeah.
It's been a wild season. It really has been.
It's been great. That home opener vibes were undeniable.
Oh, we were back. I mean, they split in Toronto, but you felt like they should have taken 3 of 4. It felt like they were the Orioles.
You know, we really had it down. We were talking about trading the team game 2. And look
we
where
were right.
now.
I mean, and we were trading everyone, and we nailed it.
Yeah.
You know, we really did. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, shout out the haters. They were right. Yeah, it's like, that's unfortunately was us. Like, we were like, what? We got to trade everyone after the first loss. And people were like, what? And then look what happened.
It's, we know some things sometimes.
Every once in a while, I'm telling you, Kevin, like we know some things every once in a while.
We really did prepare everyone for that, though. Not the trading, but this might not be a great season because they didn't do anything in the offseason. So
I thought they were going to be prepared for the regular season. I didn't think they were going to be prepared for
the crazy thing. I mean, I was so worried about the pitching staff, and obviously the offense just kind of was like awful.
Well, that's a big.
There were injuries. I think there was a stat that came out that they have like the second most missed WAR besides the Astros this season. So
yeah, but the Astros are in first place, so that's what you know.
And every team deals with it. It's not an excuse. So.
Exactly. You know, and that's just what's disappointing is this team. The talent's there. They just didn't put it together. You know, and now you have to build more talent around it because other teams are going to get better. So you have to continue to get better. You can't just assume Beavers and Basallo are going to be the saviors of this offense.
Yeah.
Of the pitching.
There are certainly walls that some second-year players are technically.
Yeah, you know, these guys are going to struggle.
Yeah.
We'll see what
As
happens.
much as you can, and we do know Tyler O'Neill will be a member of the team next year. So
I hope they trade him. Like I don't know why a team would, but maybe some team will.
You got to package him with a prospect.
Might as well free up at bats. Like do something. Watch, he's going to lead the team in homers next year, and everyone's going to love him.
Early prediction.
Tyler O'Neill leading the team in homers. Plays 162 games.
That might be your boldest prediction of them all right there. 162 games.
I don't even think he could do 120. If you put his over-under for games played at 81.5, I think I'd take the under.
Wow.
Right. But Kevin, anything else before we get out of here?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Play a baseball game tomorrow.
Yeah, they play another baseball game tomorrow. You know, tonight was fun offensively until the bullpen got involved. Samuel Basallo homer, Dylan Beavers homer, Jeremiah Jackson 2 doubles, Kobe Mayo 3 hits, Dylan Beavers triple, Gunner 3 hits, Dylan Carlson 2 hits. Not that people really care, but like that happened. It was a fun night offensively. It was a fun night offensively.
Yes,
you saw the future. You saw what the bats could do. So enjoy that stuff. That's what we're here for. For the final few games, we have about 11 left. We don't have about 11. We have 11 left. So we'll see you tomorrow. Tyler Wells on the mound going for the sweep against the Chicago White Sox. We'll be here right after the game to catch you up on everything that happens. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. Like and subscribe on your way out, and we will see you tomorrow for another edition of Kevin and Zach React. Jim Johnson.
Really, really good one. John Means.
Means business.